Hello everyone, this is Toff from Toff Signals, and in today's video I'm going to show you the 3 setups that I have for Bitcoin this week. Okay, first of all, we are currently in this trade, in a long trade in my Telegram Signal group. We took this trade late last night, or should I say around 1 a.m. WAT. We took this trade. This was our first entry. This is our first entry. Let me show you the signal. This was the signal. Place a buy order for Bitcoin. That's and our leverage was 16x. So currently we are up probably like 10% or so. We're up over 10% right now, and these are the targets for it: $30,144 and $30,409. Right, so our stop loss was at $29,208. And as you can see, price touched our first entry perfectly here. As you can see, touched our first targets, our first entry perfectly, then it moved up. So like I said, we are up over 10% currently on this trade. So the second setup that I have for Bitcoin is another long trade. So when price eventually moves up to this level, on this level one, it could try to break this level again, because as you can see, when this rally happened, this was the level that sent everything down to $29,220. Okay, so when price rallies up and touches our 2 targets, it might try a run at this level again. And when it breaks this level, if it gets like this, a green bullish candle close like this on the 4-hour, we are going to be taking this trade. We are going to be long in this trade, but we're not going to take it straight away. We are going to look for a perfect entry so that we would have a good risk to reward ratio. Because if this trade gets triggered, this second setup, if it gets triggered, then our stop loss is still going to be at 29,208, because this would be the low that led to the break of that level, right? So we're not going to take this trade here, obviously, because it's going to be a lot of risk from here to here. So we're going to, as soon as we get that break above this level, we're going to be looking for an entry lower, closer to the stop loss, so we won't be risking too much. So, and then when we get into the second setup, our target is going to be these 2 levels here: $31,751 and $32,449. This is where we are going to be shorting this trade. This was the main trade that I had for Bitcoin 2-3 days ago. This was the targets on the 1st of June. Bitcoin just lost $31,017 on the 4-hour. So please sell order in case the market returns to these levels before it dumps. So these are the 2 entry levels that I had for a short for Bitcoin 3 days ago. But as you can see, price did not, after it broke that 31,000 with this huge red candle, it just kept going down. But then it paused here at $29,220. So if price if our first setup is successful and the second setup is triggered, and then it plays into this third setup, we are going to be shorting Bitcoin. These are the 3 targets that I had for Bitcoin for the short: 28,883, $27,905, and $26,994. So why this third trade that I found 3 days ago is still valid is because price never touched any of the targets. It got close to it, but it reversed. It did not touch this. So my rule, one of my main rules in trading is, when I have an entry level set out for a trade, and if price does not return to that level before it hits the targets, any of the targets, I will not take that trade again. That trade becomes invalidated. But if price takes time before it gets to my entry level, no matter how many days it takes, and it did not touch any of the targets, I am still going to take that trade. So